Are You My Source of Energy by Christine Canerva. I have always wanted to explore the flower garden, ever since my old granddad told me the beauty that laid behind the berry bush. I'd only dreamt of mysterious heaven-like flowers that would grow there. I lived underneath the wise oak tree, directly under its shade. No sun ever bothered to shine its light towards my nursery. Carefully pushing the berries away, the light from the other side blinded me. When I could finally see, I saw a flower with petals of gold that shimmered in the sunlight. From that moment on, I knew I had to find a way to be like her. The wise oak tree would know, I said to myself. Turning around, I knew that the wise oak had to have an answer to become more like her. "Wise oak, are you awake?" I screamed at the top of my lungs. Two eyes from the grand tree suddenly appeared, staring back at me. That flower on the other side of the berry bush, with her petals that shimmer in the light. How do I become more like her? You need to find out what the source of energy is that makes us plants who we are. Can you do that, Sherry Flower? The oak tree said. I first saw Lady Tulip. Lady Tulip, who is my source of energy? From the water in the ground, my dear, that comes up our roots, she answered in a kind, graceful tone. Mr. Shrub, who is my source of energy? Well, from the sun's energy, of course. Every plant should know that, he replied back with much confidence. Next I saw my best friend Lucy. Lucy, who is my source of energy? I asked. Well, we use water from the earth, energy from the sun, and carbon dioxide from the humans. It's called photosynthesis, Lucy responded. Cellular respiration makes energy called ATP in my cells so that I can release oxygen, said Lucy. Next, I went to the wise oak to tell him my findings. Wise oak, I know who my sources of energy are. Energy from the sun, water from the ground, and the air the humans breathe out. Now you know why on the other side of the berry bush the flowers are so beautiful. But don't get too discouraged, Cherry Flower. You too will one day be sung to, grow in watery soil, have the sun shimmer on your petals, and grow even more dazzling than her.